Welcome back to American Truck Simulator, and we've got a couple of 100-mile journey. I don't actually remember what the job is, but we can have a quick look. We are taking machine parts to Salt Lake City, so it's only $3,000 income, but I think the plan with this job was to move us to hopefully somewhere where we can pick up some more interesting work. So as a YouTube channel that I don't mind watching says, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to work, shall we? I've got plenty of space there actually, so we'll just start making the turn. So it's been a bit, if you only watch my American Truck Sim content, then you're probably quite unique, but also there's been a bit of a gap. But this is probably a good opportunity to have a bit of a natter about the slight change in how I'm going to be doing things going forwards, because there's a reasonable crossover in who watches this stuff. So let's just get out of here. Actually, we'll wait until we're on a decent road actually before we start rambling too much, I guess. I'm assuming we're going to relatively quickly get out onto a decent bit of freeway, yeah, or interstate, or some sort of decent road. Oh, we've got a train coming. Awesome. And apart from the fact that we're going to have to wait a while for the train to go past. Oh well. Rather than getting yeeted. It's a strange word, isn't it, that? A very strange word. Oh, it's a relatively short train. So, I'm to regale you with a short story from my travels to the US. And yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a right on red because it's relatively quiet. Let's try not to go across the wrong side of the road, shall we? Yeah. Speaking of trains, not playing stereotypes at all. Yeah, we were in Arizona with work. I'll give you that much specificity about location, I guess. State's not very specific, is it? We were standing. We just come out of somewhere. We just come out of visiting a local attraction, and a train started going past, and one of my colleagues, who's also a friend, decided he wanted to video the train going past. American trains take a really, really long time to go past sometimes. I think the video, because he ended up sticking it up somewhere, I can't remember where. It was quite a long time ago, so it was earlier in the days of posting things to the internet. Well, maybe not really, but anyway, it's quite a long time ago. He stuck it somewhere, I don't remember where. Might have been Facebook, might have been YouTube. He might have just shared it with us online through one of the many sites that don't exist anymore. But I think this video of a train going past was possibly like 5 or 10 minutes long. It was pretty funny. It was funny in how long it was. Yeah, it was. Well, I found it funny. And yeah, we were just basically stood about waiting for him to finish videoing this train going past. Maybe you had to be there. I don't know. It was quite amusing. But yeah, we'll get out on to the bigger, easier road where I don't have to concentrate quite so much. I guess it's I-15 North we're headed for. Yeah, then we'll have a little bit of a natter about it's not a significant change, it's just a slight change in how I'm managing the scheduling of videos. So just to make my life a little bit easier and a little bit less mentally taxing, I guess. Oh, that red light on the dash is. I'm not sure. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just ignore it. Just ignore it. Let's go. Oh, I played a little bit of my own save, and I was suffering. I was really tired, and I was suffering from one of the things that I have previously suffered with playing this game, and struggling to read the sat nav, and what should have been a short journey to get to the next pickup location turned into a pretty epic trek. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. So hopefully this will be okay now. We'll get ourselves up to speed. Get the old cruise control banged on. Get that up to 65. And yeah, I think we're good. So yeah, what I've done is rather than trying to stick to a weekly schedule with the videos that I'm trying to do at the moment, it's really hard to cram in. I think I counted up, it's something like 10 or 11 videos I'm trying to put out in a week. And it's quite difficult. It's doable when I'm having a good week, you know, for whatever. But it can be quite difficult. And then if I miss a video, say, do I drop it? Do I shuffle things around? Do I replan the schedule for next week? And that used to cause, and you're going to say, it used to cause me a little bit of mental stress. Particularly if I hadn't got videos done in advance and like trying to get them done, all this kind of stuff. So what I've done instead, while I had the break, I ended up taking pretty much a week away from making videos because I was really worn out, just with a bunch of stuff, is I've turned what was my loose weekly schedule, and it was a very loose schedule anyway, just into a rolling list of videos. And I am just gonna keep rolling through that list. That means that I've still got a rough sort of how many videos I want to make in a week. But if I miss some for whatever reason, it doesn't stress me out as much. Like the last 2 days, so Thursday and Friday, I was struggling a lot with really bad headaches. I think I did some recording. I did one video on Friday, but didn't do any Thursday, just because my head hurt so much. And previously that would have massively stressed me out because it would have meant I was 2 days behind on my schedule. But I had some videos recorded, so rather than pushing them out when I planned to, I stretched them over a couple of days. So if you watch all of my videos, rather than doing a Timberborn video and a Schedule 1 video on one day, I spread them over 2 days. And yeah, so the things are going to be a bit less predictable. I guess I'm going to stick the current rolling list up on a YouTube post, probably later today, on the day that I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Saturday, so it'll probably have been out already by the time this video comes out. This is probably going to come out on Sunday, just to give folks a rough idea of what they can expect, of, you know, roughly when videos are going to come out. So we can bypass the next way station, awesome. And kind of the rough, you know, so roughly there'll be a couple of ATS videos every week or so. And yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna do it. So, but yeah, I think that'll be much better for me for managing my stress about creating videos. Oh well, that's like 10% of the cost of, or 10% of the income from the journey gone. Yeah. Oh well. Because I couldn't be bothered to turn my head to look to see if there was a car coming. Car in there. Yeah, screw it. Yeah. So I think it'll just take, and it's all self-imposed pressure. I know, but that's how my brain is. And yeah, so that's kind of that one. In terms of progressing this, because things are going kind of slow, and it's not really a massive problem. But I did think that what I might do is start doing a few sort of like quick jobs like this between videos so we can earn a bit of cash and make a bit of progress. Interested in your thoughts on that. I'm probably not going to do that between this video and the next, but maybe some of in the future, just so we can start earning a bit of money. Let me know what you think. I did ask last time about whether you would like to see some escorts in the videos. Got some of the replies I can expect from some of you. But yes, we will be looking at maybe picking up an escorted load for the next one. We'll see what's on offer when we get to Salt Lake City. But I think that could be fun. It could be fun. So I've only done one so far. So we'll see. We'll see what they've got on offer. Obviously a bit more of a test of my absolutely amazing driving skills. As you can clearly see from the amount that I wander around the road, but I'm going to blame that on the fact that I drive with a controller. So, or the fact that I'm just kind of average at driving games. But, you know, we'll see. I just enjoy that this is quite a chilled out game. You know, we drive our truck, we have a bit of a ramble, and it's nice and relaxing, you know. It's nice and relaxing. I kind of feel like I should, although I'm not listening to the sound today. My head's still a little bit sensitive after 2 days of not feeling great. But I kind of feel like I'm assuming that I can. Phew, I thought I was going to do what I was talking about, and let me pay attention to the road for a moment, folks. I think we're just following it here. Yeah. And let's not go herring off the road. Just at least check my mirrors before I veer wildly around. Yep. Awesome. You probably should have slowed down a little bit for that. But hey, let's just give it some beat. I'm not going to go above 70. I think 70 is plenty. Let's not crash into... It really frustrates me, actually, that sometimes some of the traffic is going so immensely slowly, and that's one of the downsides of not listening to the game, is I couldn't hear then. The engine was actually in little tiny pieces as I shifted down way too much. Oh well. Let's get ourselves going again. I'm gonna pull out into traffic as we accelerate around this slow ass truck. That completely threw my train of thought there. Escorted load. That was it. Yeah, when I am listening to the game, and I assume this is the thing with Truck Sim, because it feels like it should be, that you can add your own music in to listen to the radio in the truck. I'm assuming that's a thing. Because obviously if I wanted to have the radio playing in game, it would have to be music that I can include in the video. So from one of the services that I pay for licensing for. But it is kind of that. It's that kind of game, and it's how I play it when I'm playing to not make content. You know, I'll have something playing in the background, and I'll just be chilling out driving my truck. It doesn't require massive amounts of attention. That probably sounds bad, but you know, it's not too bad for that. It's not too bad for that. And this has been a relatively quick job, actually. We might sneak in another shorter job. Might sneak in another little job. I guess that was the thing with it only being a £3,000 job. Reno. So yeah, well, maybe we'll see if we can pick up another. We could pick up a shorter one, maybe. Maybe. Do we want this exit as well? I think we might. I think we might. Whew. Oh, you've got to love sitting in a virtual traffic jam. God, this reflects my life so much. Maybe it won't be a shorter video. We'll just spend half an hour sat in a virtual traffic jam. Anyone know any jokes? Seriously. Come on, what's the hold up, fella? Please don't tell me there's a divert up here. Oh. You're having a laugh. Seriously? Buddy, hey buddy. Excuse me, officer? Sir? Sir? Sir, I need to go that way, sir. Oh well. This might suddenly turn into a significantly longer journey. Let's see what the sat-nav read. No, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, I hate that. I hate those random incidents. But, anywho. Let's get ourselves going again. We'll get this job delivered and hey, maybe we will just have a shorter video, you know? Right. Do we want this exit? Doesn't look like we do. Nope. Let's keep on trucking towards Las Vegas. I do like Las Vegas. It's one of those weird places, isn't it, if you've ever been there. Been a couple of times. It's very different. Very different. It's one of two places I've seen a dead body. Yep. Pretty sure they were anyway. And I know the other one was, but the other one was a motorcycle accident. the motorcycle accident that stopped me riding a motorcycle. Yeah, that was a random cheery comment, wasn't it? Happy, happy joy. I'm just going to keep it down. Yeah, made it through just fine. Yeah, so I've been a few times. I think probably like 4 times I've been to Vegas. All very different trips. So I've been with my parents when I was, like in my teens. It's kind of dull because as a teenager you can't go in many places. Been as an adult a few times in different situations, and yeah, it's a fun city to visit. I think I've never gambled there because I'm not big on gambling, but yeah. Brought the only ever Apple thing I've owned in Las Vegas. Random fact for you. I brought myself an iPod. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the smaller ones. And I loved that little thing. It was the only, as I say, only Apple thing I've ever brought. And it was really good. It was really good. Portable music playing device. I brought it because it integrated with Nike Run Plus, because it was one of the first times that I got into running. And it was before GPS was in everything. But you could get this little thing, the little thing that you could fit into certain Nike trainers, and it synced up to, and you got a thing to plug onto your iPod, and it all synced up through iTunes. It was really cool. We're going in here. Avalanche Steel. Yeah, it was a cool gadget. I actually had a Bluetooth GPS because phones didn't have GPS back then, and the GPS was about the same size as the phone. It was cool. It was strangely, I was into my tech and gadgets. Let's have a look. That looks like a tricky park, but it's a lot more XP. So let's give her a go, shall we? Let's give her a go. Yeah. Where'd you want it, sir? We'll give her a try. We can always abort. It's not the right attitude, really, is it? But, it is the reality of these things. We need to go through there, don't we? Okay. Okay. Maybe this isn't the route we should have taken, but making it hard for myself. Should remember I've got a bloody great trailer on the back as well. Anywho. Because I think the parking space we want is here. Yeah. How hard can that be, hey? How hard can that be? I don't have a crawler gear, do I? No. Right. Just want to turn the cab a little bit. There we go. Thank you, power steering. Do love the turning circle on trucks. Well, tractor units, I guess. Alright, straighten up now. We should be able to maybe try and get the trailer vaguely lined up. Yeah, by the time we've done the park, I think we'll have a full video. By the time we've attempted to park this thing. Alright, come on, get around there. Yep, there we go. So if we straighten up now. Alright, then bang her in reverse. And I think if we start off about there, so we just tuck right down the side of that ISO, and then we can kick the back end in. I think that'll work. You'd think in this modern day and age we just have this whole thing loaded up with cameras, wouldn't you? So you could just like effectively see from. I've had hire cars actually that have that. They have 4 wide-angle cameras, and they effectively give you a view from above the car on the in-screen dash display. That's kind of cool. That was very cool for like parking and stuff. I think if we just go straight back on that, and then swing her in, we should get this. Let's turn her in now. There we go. Oh, nailed it. Who doubted me? Come on, which of you doubted me? Apart from that minor car crash thing, we were good. We were good. And it does make a big difference on the XP, actually. So, oh, we were so close to an extra level. That's so frustrating. Right. Jobs. Quick job. So we are in search salt. We're in Salt Lake at the moment, aren't we? So that's about our best option. We could do Salt Lake up to Boise. Or we could go deeper into Utah. Or Wyoming. We just get rid of that. So we've got Butte, Idaho Falls. So if we could get back up to Idaho Falls, maybe. Search Idaho Falls. Butte, Idaho Falls. Idaho Falls. So no. So we are currently in Salt Lake. That's a cool truck, actually. Quite like that one as well. £3,000 worth of curtain. £3,000 mass of curtains. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the video here, which is a bit annoying because I didn't get a screenshot. I'm going to do a few jobs and earn some cash and get us to, because I'm kind of liking this, picking a job from the city we're at, get us to a city where we've got one of the heavy haul jobs. So get us back to somewhere like Butte or Idaho Falls. Because I think one of these is going to be fun. So that's going to be it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, click the like button. Like, comment, subscribe. As James May says, I've been watching a lot of his videos lately. Sticking that at the end of the videos instead of what I used to say, because I find it kind of funny, because he hates saying it. Yeah, and I'll see you all next time.